Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing great. Welcome to my channel. It's SoniaVerardo here from soniaverardo.com, fashion, beauty, lifestyle and mom related blog. And today in my video I would like to share with you my newly found passion for crystals and their healing power. When I say newly found, it's not entirely true because I was always attracted to crystals since I was very young. I remember being very attracted to crystals when I was still in middle school, I think. My mom got this really lovely crystal as a present from her dear friend, and she said this one is supposed to bring you good luck. But my mom never actually wore it, and it was like a pendant. The little clasp broke, so only the stone remained. I was so attracted to it that I borrowed it from my mom. I mean, she did not wear it, so she kindly gifted it to me. And I started carrying it with me in my school bag or in my pocket. I felt like it's bringing me good luck with my studying and with school activities. And to be honest with you, since I started wearing that stone, I never got any bad grade. I always did well in school. I loved studying, and if there was a certain day when I went to school feeling not prepared to be interrogated, luckily I was never interrogated the day that I wasn't prepared. So I can say that that stone was really bringing me luck in school. But then in high school, me and my grandmother we started getting a bit more interested in little pendants made of crystals, and I remember ordering for myself tiger's eye, which is supposed to be good for my zodiac sign. I never really, believed in zodiac like 100%, but I was always a bit intrigued, with my grandmother. We used to, read books about it and just chat about that. It wasn't like our obsession, but it's something that we just, liked talking about together, discovering different characteristics of different zodiac signs, etc. So we found this book where basically crystals were attributed to each zodiac signs, and every zodiac sign actually has more than one. So I chose for myself tiger's eye. So I wore crystals even in high school, and then later on in life I just liked those colorful stones. I liked to carry them with me. It was as if I was attracted to them, to their energy, without even knowing the whole story behind it, their real potential and their real healing powers. But I always felt just instinctively attracted to them, just carrying them in my everyday life. So funny enough, my father-in-law actually worked with crystals his entire life, and he still has a collection of crystals and crystal jewelry. But funny fact, which I should probably not be sharing online, but he does not believe any of it. He does not believe in astrology. He does not believe in healing powers of crystals. He was just selling them. Yeah, he's not very in touch with those things that you can't really have any proof of, but it's just like feelings. So I think it's a little bit sad, but I agree to disagree with him. Why I started being more interested in crystals is when all this situation happened, with lockdowns and just our lives changing drastically. For me especially, because I lost my job of 14 years, I moved to another country, I lived in Italy for 14 years, then I returned back home. Also I found out I have neck issues, spondylosis, which was giving me big problems, and it still is, and just my whole body, I felt that I'm lacking like life energy. It was always something wrong, just physically. If it wasn't pains in my neck and shoulders, then it was something else. And I just started thinking, my god, I'm not even, you know, that old. Why is this all happening to me? Like, why can't I just wake up one day and feel entirely happy and healthy, like completely healthy and full of life energy as I used to? Like, what's wrong? What is happening? So obviously there are a lot of different factors, such as like stress and just being very, very tired, because I set upon myself this very overwhelming life rhythm for 5 years. Ever since I became a mom, I was juggling, you know, being mom full-time and working part-time, a job that wasn't physically easy at all. And it was very, very strenuous on my body. With years, it basically took its toll, psychologically and physically. So I kind of broke down, you know what I mean? And I was, you know, trying to rebuild myself, set good grounds for myself this time in order to just gain a lot of energy, and in order to take care of myself, in order to be able to take care of my family as well. So at one point of my life, I started reading all these books about your internal self, about your energy, even books that were introduction to Buddhism, then a lot of books like self-help books from Joe Dispenza, Louise Hay, and you know, those types of books that made sense to me. Books about ancient Chinese medicine, this all made perfectly sense to me, because our body is made from the inside, from our soul, from our energy, and from our physical, you know, so spiritual and physical, it just can't be divided like our modern medicine tends to divide it. So when I found all these books, it was like having found a cure for myself. I just wanted to read and learn more and more and more. And within all this, getting closer to meditation, starting meditating and all, I discovered obviously the world of crystals and their energy, their healing power, which I basically did not know anything about. As I've explained you, I was always just very, very attracted to them, to you know, their color and shape, and just I don't know, I guess the energy. I was always considering them as a good luck charm or something like that, which is actually true. It turns out it is true, because they have their own energy. So I wanted to first learn more about it, and second of all, I just wanted to wear them, you know, I wanted to wear crystals that I find I need in this period of my life to support me. So I started taking a lot of interest in that. Also, my dad, he had a collection of crystals. He was actually collecting those little magazines about treasures of earth, but that I will show you at the end of this video. That I still have obviously here in his library that he left me. So that was also something that kind of made me want to know more about crystals, because clearly my dad was also interested in that. So the books that I am reading right now to gain more knowledge about crystals are books in Italian, and one is in Croatian. So this one is called Il potere dei cristalli, Power of Crystals. So this is one book, and most of these books actually were gifted to me by one my dear old friend who is no longer in this world, but he's co-author of my 2 books that I published when I was in my 20s. They are my babies. I'm still very, very proud of that, and without his help I would never ever, you know, be able to publish books. He was a writer, so we made 2 books together, and he was just sending me books like there's no tomorrow, like seriously. Probably every week there were like 2 or 3 books for me in the mail, and those books back then did not really interest me that much, but now that I'm in my 40s, that I don't know, I feel ready to learn more about certain things. I feel like I know what interests me now, and I am ready to, you know, learn all this, to gain all this knowledge. So I just noticed that he sent me all the books that now really interest me. So it was like he was sending me those books for the future, as if he knew. I don't know, it's something magical as well. Another book that I actually bought recently for myself, and I already read it completely, because as you can see it's a very thin book, it's easy to read. It's by Osman Hasanpašić, Kristalima do zdravlja, which means crystals to health, I would translate, something like that. And I have 3 more books that I'm currently reading. This is Cristalloterapia, this book by Fabio Nocentini, also very nice book that explains a lot. And then I have these 2 that are very cool, because they actually have a lot of photos. So if you are looking to recognize a certain stone that you have, find out more about it, about their power and where does it come from, and everything that you need to know, this really helps you out a lot. This one is Rocce e Minerali by Chris Pellant, and this one is Pietre Preziose, and this one is by Kelly Hall. So I guess these are available in English as well, because they are translated in Italian by English-speaking authors, obviously, as you can see. So those are the books, and so far I was able to, you know, really dive into this magical world of crystals. I really truly enjoy just finding out more about crystals, finding out more about their power, about their healing power, about what they can do. I, for example, never knew that before using a crystal, when you purchase a crystal, you actually first need to clean your crystal, to clean it from all the energy that it absorbed before you got it, and then you have to charge it. You have to charge and clean different crystals in different way. There are different ways of cleaning your crystal. There are different ways of charging a crystal. Some are charged on the moonlight, some are charged on sunlight. It all depends. And also there are different techniques how you can clean them. I cleansed some of mine in salt, leaving them for 1, 3 or 7 days. Some of them I cleansed under water. I can talk about it maybe in some of my other videos in case you are interested. I also wanted to share with you the crystals that I am wearing. So I have a bunch of necklaces here, but I don't always expose them. I just like, you know, to wear them on my skin in order that they are in touch with my skin, with my body. So I am wearing Tiger's Eye, and this is a pendant that I recently bought. As you can see, it's very pretty, and Tiger's Eye is actually very powerful healing stone against negative energy. So it's just very beautiful and powerful stone. It actually agrees with my zodiac sign. I mean, you can choose crystals based on your zodiac sign, but it's definitely not so relevant. The most important thing is that you actually feel attracted to a certain crystal. So the best thing it would be that you actually go in store and see the crystals, or touch the crystal, and whichever crystal attracts you the most, you like feel a certain connection to it, that's the right crystal for you. I think this is like the best way of choosing your crystal. And obviously if you have like a certain like problem that you would like to solve, or that you would like to work on it, it doesn't have to be a health problem. It can be like self-confidence, or even, you know, abundance in your life, positivity, etc, etc. Then you can look into different powers and different properties of each crystal and choose it that way based on your needs. But these are just some tips, you know, how you can choose your own crystal. And obviously crystals can be combined. Not every crystal can be combined together. Make sure to check that as well. But you know, you can mix them and wear them together to like obtain your own personalized formula of healing. I mean, I'm not here saying that crystals will cure your illness if you're ill or anything. Obviously you should cure yourself the way you think you should cure yourself, you know, go to your doctors, etc, etc. But I think, you know, crystals can support you in your life and just balancing your energies and you know, bringing you to the path of, you know, healthy and happy and positive life. And this is what we all need and want, right? So obviously they won't magically cure you overnight, but they are just here to support you, you know what I mean. Next I have this really gorgeous crystal necklace that sometimes I wear as a bracelet as well, and I got it years ago. Lapis lazuli, beautiful necklace, and it also supports your respiratory system, and I wore it when I caught cold virus recently, and I have to say that it never went away so quickly, and my throat barely even hurt, which is very strange for me, because when I start having throat ache, it usually aches like hell. Like there is no way it just aches a bit and then it disappears. It aches like hell every single time. So, you know, clear quartz, this basically has the power of charging other crystals, and also has the power of clearing you from all the electromagnetic energy, bad energy, electromagnetic fields from, you know, your cell phone, your computer, which some people don't even think about, but those electromagnetic fields are so harmful for our health, you know, for our general well-being. It's just crazy. Then I have here my red garnet bracelet, lapis lazuli as well. And it's just a very nice bracelet for like feminine energy, and it will help like balance your feminine organs and help you out with your period as well. So you can wear this stone on your left hand or right hand. Some crystals it's better to wear on left hand if you want to receive the energy. So I have here some other bracelets, these bracelets here, which have different combination of stones, and each bracelet is supposed to bring certain things into your life. These are also made from rudraksha and lava stone, black lava stone. So this one is supposed to like heal and maintain your feminine energy. This one is for your manifestation, creating your perfect life, for positivity, and for just, you know, believing in yourself, believing that you can. This one is very powerful bracelet. It's supposed to just, you know, give that strength to all moms. And this one is for your like internal peace and well-being, and just positivity and good thoughts, psychological well-being. So these crystals that I'm wearing really mean a lot to me, and I can honestly say that when I started wearing them, I instantly felt different. I mean, I felt the energy like coming through me. I don't know if I can explain this to people who don't believe that. It will probably sound crazy, but to people who believe in those types of things, you know, who are a bit more spiritual, they will definitely know what I'm talking about. So having said all that, because this is my passion, because I'm very interested to learn more about it, I decided to start making my own jewelry, and I'm so super excited about that. So I will be making some jewelry. My son is super excited because I promised I would make him a little bracelet from sodalite stone, which is this here, and this here is a beautiful stone, especially for kids, because it basically boosts their creativity, and they are able to express themselves better, and also it boosts them with confidence. So it's really beautiful stone. He loves it and he can't wait for me to make his own bracelet. Maybe I can custom make something even for you if you're interested. Just, you know, drop me a line. Let me know what would you like to manifest in your life, what do you need, what sort of vibration and emotion you need in your life, and I will try to custom make something for you. I picked this stone here. I don't know the name of it in English, but I will Google it and write it here. I picked this one because I want to make a necklace for myself. I want to make like this very, you know, narrow necklace that goes around my neck, because this stone here is supposed to help you with tinnitus. How do you call it? You know, that buzzing sound in your ears that never stops. Well, I've been suffering from that for 3 years now, non-stop, constantly, and it's made my life pretty much living hell. I am trying to ignore it, I'm trying to soothe it, I'm trying to figure out what is provoking it, but I guess there are many different factors, and the most important is you know, my spondylosis, neck problem. But I've been to, you know, doctors, and I've done tests, analysis specific for my type of problem, but they did not know, you know, what causes it. Like, they cannot be 100% certain. So I am, you know, hoping this will help. I will let you know. If you want me to, I can talk more about you know, tinnitus and how it's been living with it for 3 years now, constantly having this sound in my head. Yeah, I know there are a lot of people struggling with it, and it's a mystery, you know, it's a bit of a mystery, because every day more and more people are starting to get tinnitus, and doctors just don't know what causes it. Then I also got tiger's eye pearls, just because it's such a powerful stone. I absolutely wanted to have it to make jewelry with it. And then I also got this beautiful, I will write it down here because I don't know the name of it in English, but it's just so pretty. So this one is a heliotrope. I don't know how to say it in English, and this is topaz. I also got some silk threads. This is real silk, very precious. Pink one and gold one. So I want to make like little tassels on my bracelets. I also got some coconut tree pearls, which I think are very cute. I got rose quartz because it's just so beautiful, obviously, and rose quartz is great for feminine energy, it's great for your youth and for your beauty, maintaining your beauty, for positivity. It's just a very beautiful stone. And then I got amethyst. These are bigger pearls, and this is such a beautiful amethyst. Can you see the colors? I got it because it's also very powerful for your inner self, for your healing, for your internal, for positivity, for your psychological well-being, against depression, against negative thoughts. It's very powerful stone, which I believe a lot of people need these days, you know, especially after what we went through and what is still going on with the world, you know. Then obviously I got a thread, like elastic thread to make my bracelets, and I got some seashells. These are like buttons. They're so beautiful, seashells, and each seashell has like a tree of life print. This is so beautiful. I want to make bracelets with this, obviously. And then I got some other pearls, just like wooden pearls, because I want my jewelry to be made of natural materials. And I still need to get rudraksha pearls, which are these here, and lava stone. I just want to get those as well, so I can, you know, be more creative with my jewelry. I got some boxes to wrap my creations. Yeah, so this is something that I'm really into these days, so that's why I just wanted to share this with you, because you guys know me for such a long time, right? Here on my channel, you're following my life. I've been here since June 2009, so I just wanted to do a little update. This is where I am now. This is what interests me. This is my passion. I still have a lot of material from when I was making jewelry back in England and in Italy. I made some jewelry as well. Some bits were even sold in a store in Florida. in the United States, which was amazing, and I did collaboration with Italian artists. So yeah, I was always on a path with jewelry, but you know, now I'm just making it for my own passion. I'm making it from a place of love, you know, and when you're making things from place of love, then it has to have a positive outcome. Guys, so that was it. That's a little introduction of mine and my vision of crystals and everything that I wanted to share with you. Let me know if you would like to hear me talk about a specific stone, about a specific ways how you can clean it and charge it, and the properties that it has. You know, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm here to answer, obviously. And for the end of this video, I'm just going to quickly show you a collection of my dad that I was talking to you in the beginning of this video. And then I will just invite you to please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Share this video on your social medias, that way you can really help me out in promoting my YouTube channel and in making it grow a little bit, because this is my passion and it's been for such a long time. I'm sending you all a big kiss from Croatia, and I will talk to you soon in my next video. Ciao! Okay, so here I have my dad's collection, Blago Zemlje, like treasures of earth. He was collecting all these magazines that give you very detailed description of all the stones that you can find and crystals, and I haven't read this one yet. It's definitely something that I'm very grateful to have in my collection, and that I really want to just keep learning more about. And then I will show you his little collection of stones. Okay, so this is a collection of stones, and when I discovered it, and especially now that I know crystals should be, you know, charged and cleansed, I understand this is a collection, but I would not like to keep them inside, because crystals actually don't like to be kept closed in plastic boxes. They like to be outside on natural materials. That's definitely my project. For the future, I need to, you know, sort this collection out.
Hold me close till I get up.